Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I believe I can guide...
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
It is the Arisen's choice to make, though
Could it be aught before? If I cannot dissuade you from
This might be worth a read.
a thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be here.
Over here, if you please.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What do ye want? Feared? Should be.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Truly are formidable, Arisen.
Where are you going?
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Housework's the hardest work there is.
I quite like it.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Should I get up to today?
Why is this not
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
deserve this?
Some call it culture, I call it dull.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Should we... hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
This looks as good a place as any.
What's to be done about this?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Can't you stay? I've missed you.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
You're here. I've been waiting for you. Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can. One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
This really is fun, craftsmanship.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Well met, son. How might I be of
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell.
I hope to turn in for the night.
Tis busy out today.
Dear me. I need to replenish my stock before then.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a bit different as well.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Come back any time. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a... Come back any time.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for Your Majesty's assistance.
So, someone saw fit to monitor you all the way over in Batal. I suppose that means you're famous, Master.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Interested in my wares? Won't someone talk about this?
Pray, follow me. We have arrived.
Do you know how long you'll be?
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
Stomach places like this.
Its comforts. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty. Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word. I'd sooner stay out of that.
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Dull days for us, a sign that all is well. Such quietude is a blessing.
Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
I'd sooner stay out. Can't wait for the new equipment coming. My sword arm.
They're whispering at me now. I don't know what to think.
My sword arm could use some work. My sword arm could use some work.
Can't stomach places like this.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been, your grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought the informant would clear my head.
Prithee, inform. If aught were to happen to you.
I've been on my feet all day. Money can buy comfort, sure, but not...
Hold a moment, sir. You won't want to miss this.
Have you some business here?
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Won't someone talk about this?
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I cannot take another moment of this. Heavens, no!
I'll get you! Quite enough! You'd think they'd learn by now not to creep up on me. Such worn out gear.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
This isn't much to go.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain even more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Seem in fine spirits?
Pawns are permitted to approach the castle, but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance. Come, I'll lead the way.
Predicament. It is quiet about.
We shall remain here.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Won't someone talk about this?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
Getting proper rest. Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day. A new perspective. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Quite the predicament. Not much going on.
Pray, follow me.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Not ruined your day by getting cut open.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? It's all coming back to me now, which is to say, I've not a clue. But I can tell you what I'd do if I nicked a treasure like that. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my price is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town. Might be worth a look, see?
Sometimes I wonder why.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deesa's arisen is false, or you are lying to. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be. Well, have you found? I suspected as much. Then...
Nodded off for a moment there.
I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
All this what's this I smell?
I don't half as many lives as my parents.
At once, Master.
What shall I do?
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
been waiting for you. You're here. I've been... I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Townspeople depend on my yard.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
This ox cart's bound for the... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Wait to see what the day holds.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Freshly rested as we are,
this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that wind goes away.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
this way.
Off do we go. My feet.
I've got to swim.
It's been a hard day.
Well, after all, 'tis folly to linger on a single... vocation when there are so many. Always a pleasure. Welcome, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single. Always a pleasure.
Well met, son. How am I to be a son? I've been forgotten.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Whate'er 'tis you need, I can get it done. Hope to see you again.
The Jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many would call themselves a master. Hope to see you again.
Give me a moment to think.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least.
You shan't hear me complain about an...
Interested in my wares?
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Give me a moment to think, will you?
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Many thanks to you.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Reckon trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Many thanks.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Really now? Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
Let me get that.
All my troubles clean away this place.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your...
Leave this place at once!
So, you seek to enter...
Leave this place at once!
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask that how you present yourself when visiting someone, that Ponce. You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite? Very well. Pray continue your search.
you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Fine. I do hope it turns up soon. If Master Everard finds out what I've done, I shall be dead before the morrow. Now here's a welcome sight.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but...
We must rest, though the sun is still...
Come on, have a look.
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your...
Leave this place at once.
No shortage of easy marks.
Living's hard. Drink.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your...
Leave this place at once.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
This looks as good a place as any. That's something to be of service. Time to earn me some coin. Suppose we all have our
I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy. Something and see the truth for yourself. Hope to see you again.
Not buying?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is complete. Here you are. Sir, use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Many thanks to you.
A forgery? I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery or because they believe it to be authentic.
Let me think on this. When does my watch end? Well, when so. How will you also?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your search.
Only thing fur's good for is pulling in a scrap.
Could do with a decent supper.
Damn near enough. Peruse at your leisure, sir.
It's been a hard day.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Nodding off where I stand.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your...
He's polished it this morning.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Fine. I do hope it turns up soon. If Master Everard finds out what I've done, I shall be dead before the morrow. There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Fine. I do hope if Master Everard finds out what I've done, I shall be dead before the morrow. There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I hope Sir Offal shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all.
Follow my lead.
None of these milksops are worth my time.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine... Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal.
Time to be heading home.
I'm unsure how best...
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is Here you are, sir. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its uses, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery or because they believe it to be authentic.
This looks as good a place as any.
An ox cart ought to make our journey.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I'm right. I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I fear we have done Sir Offulf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
I do wish we'd had fairer tidings to share.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray...
Go on, have a look. It's been a hard day. I got the foggiest.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Fie! If Master Everard finds out what I've done...
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Faring well, I hope. Need anything?
One can never be content.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is Here you are. Hope to see you again.
Oh, a forgery, eh? This should prove interesting. I look forward to seeing what you do with it.
'Tis nigh indistinguishable from the genuine article. That fact alone means it has potential.
This looks as good a place as any.
Wasn't there anything to do with it?
Here's a welcome sight.
Wait for the new equipment.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you. Now, my pray, take this. A note. Right, I'd best get going. Sir...
I fear we have done Sir Offulf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
I do wish we'd had fairer tidings to share.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall come. I trust old Ibrahim's eye most...
Follow my lead. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Good day, Ibrahim. Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
Lost track of time?
What is it? What is it? The appraisal's not... What is it? The appra...
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. You hope to see you again.
A forgery. I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now, pray, take this. A note is... Right, I'd best get going. Sir, the...
I hope Sir Offulf shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Ah, before we discuss... You see, in my line of... Come, I try...
Follow my lead.
Good day, Ibrahim. Now, I have a bit of business to attend.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate. What's this for, then? That shan't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. Sir Everard's paid me quite a sum to handle this appraisal. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Gold's all well and good, but I shan't risk my business for a full pocket. Oh, heavens fend! That's more than I can refuse. Very well, I'll do as you bid, but I shan't be making a habit of this.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. And I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
With this, Sir Offulf can buy his freedom. But part of me is shamed for the disservice we have done Sir Everard.
That was not at all the outcome I'd anticipated. With this, Sir Offulf can buy his freedom.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the... If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Hope to see you again.
This is beyond me.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is... Hope to see you again.
Oh, a forgery, eh? This should prove interesting. I look forward to seeing what you do with it.
'Tis nigh indistinguishable from the genuine article. That fact alone means it has potential.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Pray, take this. I noticed... Right, I'd best get going. Sir...
I fear we have done Sir Offulf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss you see, in my come, I trust...
Follow my lead. If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Good day, Ibrahim. Now, I have a bit of business to it.
I'll take any chance not to think on my toes. How am I to...
What is it?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite, my partners shall be most relieved to hear. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? If you wish to meet... this person, I would gladly lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps... we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
So, you seek to enter Batal,
Leave this place at once!
Pray, follow me. Oh, what the... Does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once!
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? If you...
Anything edible? I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Sir Murden stopped taking visitors after his lady wife passed. He's not the friendliest of neighbours, though I can't think he's a bad sort.
You'll have to do better than that.
The wise are as discerning with time as with coin.
You'd think they'd learn by now not to creep up on me.
Time to be heading.
Suppose I better get to work.
A wise man knows when to quit. Do you intend to provoke me, sir?
I'm dead tired.
Naught but the dullest of... Ah, you again. What would you...
Suppose that's enough for one day.
No shortage of eating marks.
Good food and